Alright, it's July 10th, 2012. I just left Jack in the Box. I went over and sat on that bench and had a couple cigarettes and fed a seagull that came by. And you know what's really weird? One of the most coolest things about this whole expedition is not just informing the public about what's happening towards me and hundreds of thousands of other Americans right now in real time. The literal most heinous crime in human history is being perpetrated towards human beings. Neural manipulation, neural control, psychotronics, remote neural monitoring, electronic harassment. It's nothing but literal mind enslavement, neural enslavement. And it's this technology is being used for some of the most heinous criminal acts that your mind can literally fathom. It's nothing but literal, flat-out neural enslavement, mind control like you would not believe. And the neural phone is also being used against targets. Targets of this crime are literally tortured every single day, okay? And all day long, okay? And it's even used on us targets when we're sleeping. The artificial dreams that are mentioned in the remote neural monitoring file that you can find online. So targets of this crime have no peace. They have no relaxation. Their central nervous system is constantly bombarded, day and night, day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year. And I'm going to tell you something. You know, I'm so devout to my faith as much as it's humanly possible, and I'm continuing to be so. And you know, targets of this crime are isolated in the expeditions. We have no friends. If they see me talking to somebody, like if I was at a library or university, and they see me talking to someone, when that person would leave, they would get a hold of that person and literally coerce them into walking by me and then have that person engage in organized gang stalking towards me. Okay, it's their way of telling you no matter who you talk to, you're never going to have no friends, that we're able to infiltrate any circle that you try to get yourself involved in, like at church or whatever. They got the business community harassing me like you would not believe, okay? But I'm here to tell you something about these seagulls. When I'm walking every day and subject to mental rape like I am by the community at large, because I'm going to tell you something right now about at least a good 75% of the community that they get to harass a target for them, most of it's based on a lie, okay? And so they don't know, like me going into any business and I'm subject to organized gang stalking and sensitization tactics by the business employees, management, and even security when they have, if it's a business that's got security personnel. But whether these individuals or not have ever engaged in organized gang stalking before or not, most of these people don't know that a target is also experiencing it everywhere else they go, and they don't have any idea about the neural manipulation, okay? Because they got this shit categorized to where only certain people know certain things, okay? And, but getting back to the seagulls, when I walk throughout my day and I experience the mental and psychological rape that I experience from the community and because of the technology, there's been moments where I just sit back and I say to myself, man, this is just crazy. I mean, I'm all alone in this. What's happening to me is, what's happening to me is literal flat out torture. It's literally torture, literally. I mean, literally. And so when they're torturing somebody day in and day out, week after week, month after month, year after year, while you're isolated, while you're literally being subject to organized gang stalking tactics by the very community that you're trying to expose this to, a seagull goes by, like the one that's going by right now. And when I'm feeling really down and out, like say if I just left a 3-hour travel period where I'm subject to sensitization tactics throughout the whole 3-hour period, and then I'll get off a bus and I'll be sitting down by myself trying to take a deep breath, and the seagull will fly in the air by me. And I've associated seagulls with my Heavenly Father. And like that girl right there on the bike right there, she literally just gaslighted me as she was approaching me when I had my head turned that way. She literally put her hands to her face like that. And so when I was sitting over at that bus stop, or at that park bench over there outside of Jack in the Box. I sat down, and a seagull came up and landed on that lamppost right up there. And well, the point I'm trying to make is this: is that when you have a culmination of events and the stress you feel throughout the whole duration of the event, the mind and the body reacts to it, you know, constantly. Neural manipulation, and then you got the organized gang stalking, harassment, and the neural manipulation, and the neural phone is used on you to harass you, the microwave auditory effect. You're literally harassed all day long. Literally, everywhere you go, and then you got the technological harassment and manipulation. So I take a deep breath, and I walk out of Jack in the Box, and I sit down at that bench, and the seagull flies by. And the point I'm trying to make is that every single time that when I'm experiencing when my body and my mind is experiencing the culmination of the stress, and I sit down, or if I just stand still for a second, I look up and the seagull's there. That's God's way of telling me, hang in there, I'm with you. And I know you are too. I know my viewers are with me. And you want to know something right now? I'm fighting the good fight, you know? This is a fight I'm fighting all by myself, but I'm fighting a good fight, and I'm doing it because I know it's the right thing. What I do is literally everything that I am doing is to help my fellow man understand the technology that's out there that is literally neurally enslaving hundreds of thousands of human beings in America and millions worldwide. And I gotta go, my bus is here. Let's see if any problems happen on this bus. Boom.